Whoa! That is unexpected. I'm in the way, I think. I am. Are you ready? I don't think you are. Bink! Hey guys, welcome back to FC Barcelona for episode 2 of season 3, or should I say episode 2 of season 3 here in Catalonia. We try and improve the squad today, thanks to your feedback in the comment section over the past couple of episodes. You can see there have been some massive deals so far in this window, with Leon Bailey moving to Leipzig from Aston Villa, Renato Sanchez to Manchester City, and Joe Gomez joins La Liga with Atletico Madrid. Now, there have been a couple of developments since I've last seen you. Those being Mazraoui has a new contract to bump his release clause because it was like 20 million over his valuation because he grew so much last year. So that's been changed. Another development with regards to the 3 aging players in the squad. Piqué and Busquets have signalled their intention to retire at the end of the current season, meaning I cannot renegotiate lesser wages with them, and it would seem rather pointless to list them on the transfer market. So that makes that decision for us, which is great. Jordi Alba isn't retiring at the end of the season, but won't accept a contract offer for less than what he's currently on. So that makes that decision up for us as well. So that's that sorted, which is kind of makes things a bit easier for us, actually. I've made a decision as well based on the development plans. Gavi is going to start ahead of Ricky Puig, who has peaked. He peaked last season, and moving into this season, he still has that peaked potential emblem next to him in the squad hub. Whereas Nico Gonzalez, who did have the emblem last year, doesn't have it this year, meaning he will continue to grow, as will Gavi. So Gavi's into the starting lineup. Now, there's been a decision to make, of course, with regards to the CDM role and the left-back role, and it's one that basically has had the entirety of the comment section torn, and I've been kind of torn as well. Now, when Xavi and Iniesta left, they went out and bought a marquee player in Frenkie de Jong. With Busquets now dropping from the lineup as well, I feel like it's probably more likely that the club goes out and buys a marquee CDM than it is at left back. So for the time being, despite having Grimaldo, Cucurella and Tagliafico, who's been linked in real life, on my shortlist here, I'm not at present in the summer window looking to sign a left back. We will give Bustos the chance for the first half of the season because he has that potential to be special tag, and hopefully he will grow very nicely. If he doesn't, or we don't feel like he's performing, we've got Jordi Alba we can throw back into the team for the meantime, and then we can buy someone else in the summer. Oh, sorry, in the winter window in January. With regards to CDM role, I am going to look to sign a marquee replacement for Sergio Busquets, meaning that Nico Gonzalez will drop to the bench for the time being. Ndidi, Lima, Kamara and Aaron Barry are here at the moment. Ndidi, obviously, of quality. Lima, is quicker and of quality. Kamara is younger and almost of the same sort of quality as Lima. Perhaps a bit more brutish, in his play style. Not quite such an all-round player as Lima is. He's a bit more physical. A bit more agile and a bit better technically as well. Then there's Aaron Barry, who's a domestic option with regards to La Liga, although he's not that quick, similarly to Wilfred Ndidi. There's Yangel Herrera. I don't know anything about him. Yuri Tielemans, to me, seems like the go-to, the kind of the Barcelona-style player, almost like a Frenkie de Jong replacement, more so than Nico Gonzalez, but he's got that box-to-box ability. Again, though, not that fast, but slightly faster than Ndidi and a couple of the others. Conrad Lima's the one that you go to if you want that extra physicality and pace. Then we've got some other domestic options that I'm scouting, including Juan Jordan, Vencedor and Moncayola, who will wait and see if he's any good. Mikel Merino is another established La Liga player that has played well against us, that does look very, very good. Ball control 88, finishing 86 actually, long shots of 84, stand tackle of 87, short pass of 84, which we could train. I think Mikel Merino has taken the front seat, valued at £77.5 million, but we do have according to the wage budget, 185.7 million euros available to us to spend in this upcoming window. Now, something else that's been mentioned, as has been the case in real life, Adama Traore has come back to the club. I'm currently scouting to see how good he is, but I'm going to be looking to sign him anyway. I just kind of need to know what he's valued at, basically, so I don't overpay or offer something that's not high enough, not get the chance to renegotiate because he goes somewhere else. Obviously, in real life, it's a loan, whereas in FIFA, the transfer mechanic hasn't really advanced to the point where loans for players like that really work. Like, they just won't accept even an approach for a loan for a player like that, whereas in real life, obviously, teams are a lot more open to transfers like that. But I don't really have the option, so I'm going to look to bring Adama Traore in permanently. I may, as per the comment section message that was quite a few thumbs up, look to actually send Trincao the other way. We got Trincao back from Wolves, of course, when he was out on loan. We might look to do a swap deal, Adama for Trincao, which would mean that Ezel Zuli will continue to get the option of playing the rotation role in the squad. I have actually set up a second rotation team here, as you can see, called La Masia, that I will be utilising for either lower level cup games or say we get qualified from the Champions League group stage before the final weekend or final weekday. Then I can play with the rotated 11 and these guys can get some more first team football. Although that said, Balde is currently in the midst of a loan contract talk with Real Betis and he might be leaving us. So for now, I'm going to advance towards the start of the league season and we'll take it day by day with regards to the transfer window. I'll find out about Adama and I'll go and get him in. And then we'll wait and see what the scout reports look like for the other guys that we're not sure about and then make a decision as to whether to go for one of them, Mikel Merino, Yuri Tielemans, or perhaps someone else that we've got on the list. We'll have to wait and see. All of which at the minute haven't recently moved in this save. They moved last year, those that aren't at their starting clubs. So it would be realistic for us to go and make a move for them now. Vallecano, Bilbao and Osasuna are the 3 league games. I'll play Bilbao. And we'll sim one of Vallecano and Osasuna, but we'll play the other. But for now, I'm just going to keep working my way through the window and we'll see what we can do with regards to incomings and potentially outgoings. Ribeiro, actually, oh, there you go. Balde has agreed to go out on loan to Real Betis. Sorry, Real Betis have agreed to have him on a 1-year loan. So we'll see if they accept that. If I don't get any other bids for Ribeiro, as you guys have asked in the comment section, I will just release him because obviously he's just not signing a contract with anybody else at the minute. So if he's not gone by the end of the window, then I will just release him and just get him out of the club because he's just been a pain in the ass, isn't he? Balde, there you go, is going to go confirmed to Real Betis on loan. Now, one thing you guys didn't actually mention in the comment section, I didn't mention it in the video till later on. I don't know where to send my youth scouts. And there wasn't really much in the comment section about youth scouts. So please tell me where to scout and what to scout for. And then I can act on that in the next episode. Because I haven't had that sort of feedback yet. We go, a scout from Moncayola. Is he any good at Osasuna? 80 rated. That's not really of the quality that we're looking for at this stage. So we will say no for now. Ribeiro has turned down talks with another club, that being Cagliari, so I'm just going to release him. I'm just going to get him out of the club. Juan Jordan is 81 rated, unfortunately. That's not quite of the quality we're after. Vencedor does grow well, but hasn't grown enough yet to join us. Adama Traore is 81 rated and valued at 27.5 million. We will get that deal done. I'll leave that there for now. Whoops, no, don't delete. Yangel Herrera, 82. There are better options, really. I don't see the point in replacing Nico Gonzalez with someone that is only 3 or 4 ratings higher than him. Manu Molanes is exactly the same rating as him. I think it makes sense to. I think it makes sense to sign someone that is world class. Like the only reason we would play him or play someone else over Gonzalez is if they are genuinely a lot better. Otherwise, what would be the point? So, I'll go and get Adama Traore in. And actually, let's get rid of these lower rated players on this list. And then we'll make a decision with regards to the right back. But for now, it's time to get Adama Traore. And now, I'll offer cash initially, but I won't go too high with it. And I wonder if they might potentially just accept low down. Is that... Have we manifested that ourselves? Or is that some sort of weird psychic sign? Wolves want Trincao back as a straight swap. Okay. That's odd. You guys mentioned it in the comment section, and Liga actually wants him back. Sure. I mean, I'm open to it. And what does Adama Traore want wage-wise? That's the question. Because he's on €100,000 a week at the minute. Trincao is on about 85-ish. So, in fact, let me double check. What is Trincao on? 84. Oh, I wasn't far off. £84,000 a week. Release clause, we will counter. We'll add a release clause in if we can of, say, 65 million. He is 27 after all. Oh, and they'll agree that. Great. Of course, in La Liga, players do have to have a release clause in their contract. I'll try and get him to sign exactly what he's on at 100 grand. I'm surprised they came in right at 100. And they'll sign at 100 grand. Well, there you go then. So we can adjust that then. Trincao will go out and Traore will come in at €100,000. So we currently have €300,000 a week left available to us. And... well, actually, where's Ribeiro? I'm just going to delete him now because I'm now going to go and remove him from my squad all told. So now I need to make a decision with regards to the defensive midfielder. Now, what do I do? I am leaning, actually, towards Mikel Merino to sign from someone domestically, someone within the league, someone we know can play well and has played really well against us previously. He's 27, so he's slightly older than the likes of Ndidi and Lema. But I think Mikel Merino with high work rates would suit very well indeed. What are those traits? Flair, long shot taker, outside the foot shot. Let's try and get that done. Now, how much money did I have in my budget? 185.7, which I haven't had to spend any of because we just did a straight swap for Adama Traore. That's lucky. Right, so I can go massively over the top with the transfer fee if I need to. I obviously will try not to. It said 92 plus. So I'll offer... ooh, I'd rather not go that high. Yikes. We'll try and stay under 100 million if we can. Will you accept 98? No, they're very keen on just 118. How about 105? It's 9 figures. Come on. I've got it's not going to leave me a lot left. 109. 109. Okay, so Mikel Merino will come in for 109, provided we can agree contract terms. He's on €64,000 a week. You'd imagine he'd want a bit of a wage rise, but hopefully that he doesn't want too much. He wants crucial. That probably means he's going to want the moon in terms of wages. Now, release clause of 202 million. Look, I will try and counter this with something higher, and they will only go to 202 million. I could even offer 205.9 million, and they'd probably say, no, we want 202. Oh, they have actually accepted that. It's the first time I've ever had a release clause countered, accepted for anything that isn't just 1 million more than the current release clause that they've tried to negotiate. I mean, we do have the room in the wage budget. I'd rather not give him... I'd rather not give him 4,600,000 as a bonus. 165, 190 now. Getting on 180. I want to have the room in my wage budget to negotiate with a left back in the winter window if I need to. Okay, 190 you can have. 190 you can have. Mikel Merino is in. He is a new Barcelona man. So, in here, we will go Merino. And €190,000 a week. Which means we currently have 122,000 euro available in our wage budget, which should be enough to bring in someone. Will it though? We could bring in Cucurella or Tagliafico probably with what we've got available. Let me show you what we've got here. Grimaldo's on 170 grand a week at City, which is a bit of a yikes, really. Tagliafico is, well, not on much. The team won't sell. Okay, so they won't sell him. He's too important for the club. Well, that kind of rules out Tagliafico, really, doesn't it? That's frustrating because he's heavily linked in real life. Kind of wanted to replicate that if we went through. If we find ourselves needing a left back. Hopefully, Bustos will grow well enough and perform well enough that we don't need to sign a new left back, meaning it won't be too much of an issue. So what that new signing of Mikel Merino means is that Nico Gonzalez will drop to the bench and Mikel Merino will come into this role here. And we will retrain him as a CDM? Or do I leave him as a centre mid? I'll retrain him as a CDM because I want him to have the instructions of a CDM. So hopefully it won't take too long to retrain him. If it does, it's going to be a pain in the ass. Has that special something apparently. Please don't take too long. It's going to take a little while. So we'll see how much of a boost he gets by the time he's got full sharpness and full morale. And he might be good enough to just leave there as is. Although I might have to just take him one click forward and put him at centre mid. Although, to be fair, he doesn't get any boosts at centre mid at the minute either. So maybe CDM will be fine for him. We shall wait and see. Right, for now, I think that's all the transfer business I want to do at this stage. Now, how much did I pay for Mikel Merino? It's 109 million, wasn't it? Meaning, I have 66.7 million available to me. 66.7. I'm sure I've done that right. 66.7 million euro available to me remaining. I should probably put an M on the end of that. So that's where we sit then. There's nobody else here that we've let go for that. Actually, Balde's gone out on loan, so we'll remove his wages from there. And actually, that might help us with regards potentially maybe getting Grimaldo. We shall wait and see how things progress between now and the January window. Maybe they might be open to selling him by the time we get to January. I could also loan out a couple of the other youngsters that we have, like Guardado. He's already out on loan. Well, that helps us then, doesn't it? He's gone out on loan to Sampdoria. So, Guardado, your wages are off the books for the time being as well. That helps. We are looking for a loan move for Veenstra as well, and Duarte. So, okay, we should be okay financially. I'm glad you guys are enjoying, by the way, the whole financial side of this save. I very much am as well. It's something that I've never done, and it adds an extra flavour to the career mode that I'm quite enjoying. So, for now, I think I'll head towards that first game against Vallecano. We will play it, and then go and play Bilbao after that. Here we go, first game of the La Liga season. A bog standard 4-2-3-1 for them with Demetrievski, Mario Gaspar, Popov, Daniliuk, and Garcia. Might be Daniliuk, maybe Flavius Daniliuk. Garcia at left back, Comesaña, Osai Samuel, Unai Lopez, Garcia, and Montiel in the midfield five, with a certain Randy and Tekker up top. We do like Randy and Tekker, don't we, here on the channel after the previous save. But Mikel Merino gets his debut. Bustos gets his, well, show of faith, I guess, is probably the best way to phrase it. And here we shall try and get victory in our first La Liga game of the season. Not the best start there, Bustos. We'll give him time, though. Oh, hello. Lovely little back heel. Unai Lopez in there to Randy and Tekker. Forwards to Santi Comesaña. Whoa! Do you want to hit that any harder? Nearly broke the net! Rayo Vallecano take a 1-0 lead, and Randy and Tekker has not hit the ball so cleanly in his entire life. It's almost like it teleported from his foot to the back of the net. It just wham! No wonder ter Stegen couldn't react in time. Might be just slightly unsighted by the defender in front of him as well. No, I think he saw it, but I don't think anybody expected Randy to hit quite like that. Vallecano lead by a 1-0. Not the best start to our attempted La Liga title winning campaign, but plenty of time to go. Jesus, wet. Where did that come from? Gavi into Mikel Merino. It'll take a little while to get used to playing with him. He's been given, actually, the number 8 shirt. We were thinking about giving that to Pedri this season. Ferran Torres hopefully will have just as good a goal-scoring year this year as he did last. Gavi with a actually really nice sharp turn there. We'll look for the ball through the gap to Pedri. Unfortunately, it's blocked well by the defence. They have got a number of bodies back here, Vallecano, at all times to try and ensure that we don't get the goals that we now evidently need to get. Mikel Merino available in the middle for me, but Alvaro Garcia is available for them out wide. Here's Fran Garcia. Cross blocked well by Pedri. Do let me know if you want me to continue to change Pedri's number to 8. And then I could maybe give Mikel Merino number 6, to be fair. If he sat deeper. Ter Stegen with the save to tip it over the top. Jeeps. Unai Lopez with the cross for Vallecano here. It's poor. Sterling will bring it down, but not get away with it. Ter Stegen makes the save. This is getting quite nervy now. Rayo Vallecano, actually in real life, are having a pretty decent season. They're up in like 7th or 8th place in La Liga. And are causing a lot of teams some problems this year, as they are here to me. Mazraoui, Sterling's gone, but I wasn't sure if he was onside or offside, so I didn't commit to the pass. Gavi will move this left. We'll go to Bustos, who has Ansu Fati down the line, who just gets wiped out by the right back. A yellow card for them, unsurprisingly. Gavi will take this quickly. Find Garcia. Looks centrally for Pedri. Has to hold off the attentions of the defender. Sterling around the corner looking for Fati, and that is the difference between 1-0 and 1-1. Fati into Gavi. Turns well. Mikel Merino. You see how deep Vallecano has sat. We're barely in their half there. Can we squeeze that through? Come on, Ferran. Let's start this season the same way you played last year. Tucked it away. And, of course, we want wins. So pick the ball up and go again. Bit of an odd finish. I tried to finesse it into the bottom corner. And he's scooped it over the keeper. I'm glad he did. But, yeah, that's an odd finish. He's just kind of lifted it without me trying to chip it. Did he take a deflection off the defender? It may well have done, as the defender came in for it, lofted it over his keeper. Will it go down as Torres' goal? It will. 1-1 for him so far. I doubt it will read 38-38 come the end of the season, but certainly it's a good way to start. Back there to Mario Gaspar. Kamasanya. Oh, it's perfectly weighted for Randy. I didn't press anything there. I didn't press tackle, but he has gone down under the pressure from the defender. Should that maybe have been a penalty to Rayo Vallecano? We shall have a look. I was running in slow motion. Oh, it's a bit... Has he... I don't know, his legs tangled. Does Araujo put his arm on his back at all? He does maybe give him a little bit of a push there. There is no tangle... Well, maybe there's a tangle of legs there as Araujo goes in, but... He still gets a relatively clean strike of the ball and then throws himself at the ground. You've seen them given. You have seen them given. Although it was more Randy reaching back and making contacts rather than Araujo actually sticking a leg in. So perhaps it's just unfortunate for the striker. You guys tell me. Gavi into Mikel Merino. Has had a solid enough debut. Evidently he's got pretty decent ball control. Ferran Torres to Ansu Fati. Pedri is there in the middle and waiting for it. And he'll get up for this header. I don't know who that came off last. It was Pedri, unfortunately. Right. I'm going to take Fati off. Let's see what Adama Traore can do back in La Liga, shall we? Do I do Gavi for Pudge? I'll leave it for now, but it might not be long before Gavi for Pudge is the change we go for. Here's Randy and Teka between the lines. Looking for the ball over the top. Mazraoui does well to get there. We'll deal with it slowly. Get it forward to Adama, who will probably speed proceedings up a little bit. Actually, Bustos is going on a nice overlapping run there. And we've got Gavi through here. We've got Ferran Torres through there. Are we in again? Is Ferran about to give us the lead? He's so deadly, Ferran Torres. So deadly. We lead by 2-1. And Torres' goal tally reads 2-1 now. Vamos. Sis. Short to Unai Lopez. Quickly out to... Alvaro Garcia. Garcia to Unai Lopez. His Sis. This is building dangerously, and they've got the better of Eric Garcia there. Oh, not sure about the keeper there. Very late to go down to... Why is it with early season wobbles from Marc-Andre ter Stegen? It seemed like he just delayed in going for the animation. We're going to get a draw here against Vallecano, it seems. It's just odd. It's just odd. Another late goal with questionable goalkeeping. I think it's more... Like, I started to question ter Stegen last year, but it seems it's just more the goalkeeping code in the game for late chances. Looking for Sterling. Oh, it's trying to play him in behind, but couldn't quite do it. And Pedri's lost out that. Physical battle for pace as well. And now we might be in trouble going the other way again. Only 2 minutes added on here, and we are through them. So the moment they go backwards here, the referee will probably blow his whistle. Indeed, he does. A draw on the opening day is not really what we were after, to be honest. But Randy and Tekker's Thunderbolt was well worth it. But their last one? You tell me. Athletic Bilbao on the horizon next, unless there's anything else to bring to you from the transfer window, which there is, but only it's me rejecting a loan bid for Gavi. Simple 4-4-2 for Bilbao, but Unai Simon has risen to 85 rated now in this save, so growing very nicely, which is not good news for me necessarily. And a Kappa at right back, Yuri Mina in at centre back alongside Inigo Martinez with Yuri Bashish at left back. Oscar de Marcos continually on the right hand side for them, with actually Gabriel Martinelli on the left-hand side. Dahoud in the middle with Vencedor, who we've scouted, and actually I think has grown one since we scouted him. Andre Kramaric up top alongside Raul de Tomas. See what we can do here at home for our first game. Now, the board want goals in almost all of our games at home this season, so as long as we score, we'll satisfy the board. But to satisfy the board elsewhere, we are going to need to win all of our games that we play at home, really, because obviously we want to be winning the league this season. You can't do that if you don't win your home games. It'd be nice to win away games too, but evidently the one against Vallecano just wasn't going to go my way. Sheesh. Around the corner to De Tomas, back there to Vencedor. Hopefully he doesn't show us why we should have bought him and not Mikel Merino in this game. Gavi with a nice interception. When you have the opportunity to counter with Raheem Sterling, you absolutely have to do it. It was the obvious option to do that there. I'll drill this looking for Ferran Torres, and he can't get it past Unai Simon. Makes a very, very good save. Araujo was a good option for us from headers in the second season, but not able to get on the end of that. Wasn't quite aimed well enough to try and find him, unfortunately. And Ferran Torres couldn't rise to it either. The defender's doing well. Oh, and Gavi tucked narrow there. Ran completely away from the space that De Tomas was looking to break into. It's caused me all sorts of problems here now. Garcia trying to get in the way. Mazraoui does, and we'll deal with it. Fatty. Cross to Mikel Merino. There's Pedri. Ferran Torres forward. Sterling through that gap. On his left, but draws a save out of the keeper nonetheless. But Mikel Merino. Unai Simon causing me problems again here. Ansu Fati's in. I could square this. I won't. Oh, what a save! What a ridiculous save! So their goalkeeper can make that save at 85 rated, but Marc-Andre ter Stegen at 92 can't keep out Vallecano's late goal, can he not? Okay. Looking for Ferran Torres here. I need a bit more space. I'll look for Petri through the gap. Around the corner looking for Sterling. We still have it here. Trying to work away into the box to find a shooting chance. We do find, but can't find the target. Come on, Ansu. You were a great source of goals for me last season. I need you to bury that. What a stop from Simon, though. Wow. Out we go. Challenge. Well up, Bustos. Love that from the young man. That was absolutely superb. Gavi has Pedri here. Sterling's tucked very narrow. Has opened up space, though, for Mazraoui around the outside. Pedri, lay that back there. Gavi! Not the best of shots from the edge of the box, to be completely honest. It's Kramaric. Tried to get there with the Araujo and couldn't. Didn't realise it was Araujo, actually. Bustos trying to track back here to get to Kramaric. Does well to put him off. Araujo has the option centrally here of Mikel Merino. I still can't believe that Unai Simon hasn't conceded a goal in this game with the way that he's been playing. It's absolutely ridiculous. Ferran Torres looking to burst into that gap, looking for Ansu Fati around the outside. I'm going to need someone to pull it back to here. Someone on the edge of the box, like Mikel Merino, who has really good long shots. Has actually scored a really good long shot against us so far in this save as well. Gavi out of his feet. Can't pull the trigger quickly enough. And we'll stay. Yes, Mazraoui, well done. We'll stay at 0-0 for now. Mikel Merino, though, in there to Gavi again. Out to Ansu Fati. Into Mikel Merino. Bit of space here for Sterling. Can he work it? He can. Oh, it's just not enough room. There's not enough room. Merino. Oh, brilliant block by the defender. Ansu Fati, good footwork. Try and find Ferran Torres. Can't under Kappa. It's a throw only. I'm putting all the pressure on here. I just cannot find a way through. Looking for Ansu Fati with that throw. Wiped out there, ref. No foul, apparently. But we do get the throw at least. I'll get it back there to Gavi, actually. Eventually gets it under control. Mikel Merino. Pedri! Unai Simon with the save. Right, time for a change. Gavi for Pudge. Probably brave to do this in this situation, but I think it's Correa time. I think it's Correa time. With the offensive corner to come in. Hopefully they don't pick him up either. Mikel Merino. No, not Mikel Merino to take it. Someone that's decent on... No, not Ferran Torres. I tried to select Ricky Pudge. Someone that's got decent passing. Ricky Pudge should be able to deliver a good ball here. We'll try and put some whip on it too. It's not bad. Mikel Merino's underneath it. Right underneath it. Mazraoui through that gap. Pedri is there. There's Mikel Merino. Through there is Ansu Fati. There is Correa. Oh, it's opened up for Enrique. Unai Simon! Oh, come on! Oh, what an unbelievable save! That's like David De Gea levels of reactions. That's unbelievable. Ah, Ricky Pudge can take the corner again. We find Correa. Can we find Araujo? Can we find someone tall enough to power this into the back of the net? No, only the goalkeeper. Someone cancel Unai Simon, because I think the only way I'm going to get the ball past him is if he's not on the pitch. Oh, De Tomas taking risks there. Inigo Martinez with a big ball, but it's to absolutely no one. Bustos brings it down. We'll get that through there to Ricky Pudge. Forwards to Correa. Holding it up well. Bustos. Back to Correa. Into Ansu Fati. Oh, not advisable. Not advisable. Yellow card and a free kick in a really good position. Does anyone have a banging free kick on them? No appears to be the answer. Ferran Torres will be the man to take it 22 yards out. It does look like it's in a very scoreable position if I can get this right. Oh, but I can't. I can't get it right. And continually, Unai Simon keeps his clean sheet. Win that, please. Well up. Ferran Torres. Go on, Ansu. Oh, he's forced wide with it. I need support. It's arriving from Pudge. It's blocked. Mikel Merino's there. Oh, I thought I'd go for the overlap. Merino. Fati. Correa. No, Yerry Mina's in the way. It's a remarkable defensive effort from Bilbao here today to ensure that we don't get a goal. Both from goalkeeper and entire defence as a unit. They've been outrageous. Get this forward quickly. We could maybe... Oh, if Correa's touch had been better. Have gotten the win. We could yet get the defeat. Eric Garcia cuts that out, although I think he might have been offside. There's only one reason we haven't won that game. It's him. Bastard. Some of those saves were disgusting. I don't think this one was the one where he tipped it onto the bar, was it? It was from the other side of the pitch, but he smothered that one. He's not got the other one from that half. What one was this one? Oh, it's the one where he just... Yeah, that was more straightforward on that occasion. Was this one from Correa? I think it might have been. Yeah, it was. Correa spins, and then... Oh, how he saved that, I do not know. And that one in the first half. They didn't have a single shot! I don't know if you... Is my face coming the way? It's not. They didn't have a single shot! I had 13! 13! And I didn't score! Not Mikel Merino. Sorry, new signing. Sorry, Mikel. Unai Simon! Nothing like giving your new signing the finger accidentally. Oh, I can't believe we haven't won that game. Absolutely ridiculous from their goalkeeper. Oh, at least the morale is high still, though, as you can see. Up next for us is Osasuna, then, in a simmed game, unless there's anything else to come in the transfer window, which hopefully there won't be. Nothing to report as of yet. Osasuna actually having gotten promoted are now sat third in the table. So congratulations to them for their bright start. Hopefully we can dull that bright start with a good victory here. Adama, off the bench in the first half, gets the late blow. Sorry, Osasuna. Mikel Merino gets himself sent off in the first half. Come on, Mikel. That's not the way to impress your new teammates. I'm sorry I swore at you, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry I swore at you. Araujo doesn't have a release clause. That's odd. Sure I did negotiate a release clause when he renewed his contract. Raheem Sterling has grown again, up to 89 now. Mikel Merino will be out for the next game, but hopefully that's not a problem. Completed his development. Will he grow any more? No, that's him. That's him peaked now. Raheem Sterling at 89. But to be fair, 89 is probably good enough, to be fair, isn't it? Right, so we'll go to transfer deadline day. That win moves us up to 10th in the La Liga table, which is certainly not where we want to be, but we could have been on 7 points and second in the table if it weren't for a certain Mr. Simon. So, still early days and still a long way to go. Although the fact that Real Madrid have won their first 3 games straight is slightly annoying, although it is El Clasico next at the very beginning of tomorrow's episode, so it could all change. Not only that, we have Real Madrid, Sevilla and Roma, Espanyol, Malaga and Celtic. Our Champions League group, Roma, Celtic and Porto. We may end up, in this season, splitting some more episodes into, or some more months, sorry, into 2 and having a handful more episodes as we look to try and get the best from our League and Champions League campaigns. We'll wait and see for now, but I may do that. Right, transfer deadline day then. How is that going to look? Hopefully, not that bad for us. Ryan Gravenberch has moved for €119.2 million from Ajax to Monaco. An odd one. Monaco's not the obvious go-to destination. Milan Skriniar has gone to Liverpool for 104.8, and our Mikel Merino deal is the other one there for us. Starting to think, did I get my maths right here? 66.7. That's 76.7, isn't it? Just realised my mistake. Come on, Jez, sort your maths out. Right, carrying on. Hopefully we don't get any bids for players. I might have to I'll go through and renegotiate some contracts with players if I have to ensure that they get release clauses. I know Pedri does have one because it's astronomical, and Bayern have bid €209.5 million, but we will be turning that down. Thank you very much. Let's see what else happens. That's a big bid though. It's a massive. It's not as big as the release clause for bid from Borussia Dortmund from Jordi Alba. As tempting as that is, I will say no for now. I'll wait and see if you guys think maybe we should sell Alba in the winter window and buy someone else in as backup. Bid from PSG now of 107.7. That's more like it for Araujo. Oh, I hadn't realised actually Juventus's was a swap deal. I apologise. I don't know who the swap player was. Wasn't paying too much attention. I was more paying attention to the fact that his contract wasn't as I thought it was. PSV has signed Calvin. Jordi Alba. His contract is expiring at the end of the season. No, not yet. Don't sell Alba yet. I'll wait for your feedback. I'm not just going to react and sell Jordi Alba. Oh, Jose Maria Jimenez has left Atleti and gone to Chelsea. That's now the second biggest transfer in this window. Some big boy moves. Alaba has gone to Arsenal for 46.7 million. Another bid for Alba from Juventus this time. Bid for Eric Garcia as well of 78.7 from Real. Get out of it. Not a chance, Real Madrid. Cadewere goes to Newcastle. They're picking up signings. They just got Bruno Guimaraes in real life. That's a cracking signing for them. Whoa! That is unexpected. I'm in the way, I think. I am. Are you ready? I don't think you are. Bink. Oh. 143.8 million euro. Real Madrid sell one of their star men to Liverpool for 143.8 million is not what you would have expected to see at all from Real Madrid in this window. Offer late from Roma for Ricky Puig, which will be turned down. Thank you very much. So, who did what in this window? Let's have a quick look through, shall we? Go back as far as Athletic Club, I think is that's first. It is Valschmidt, Zaldua and Tomiyasu in, with Morcillo out. Atleti have signed Joe Gomez, as we saw. And they've now sold Jose Maria Jimenez and Lamar and Mallejo and Perez and signed Šeško as well. Not sure what position Šeško plays in, actually. Let's have a look. Osasuna actually spending a decent amount of money for a side that just promoted. We've got Traore and Marino, of course, with Trincao going the other way. Surprised to see Hatafe sell Gene, actually. He's a strong defender for them. Quite a bit of money for Granada as well. Small club spending quite a bit of money here. Valladolid not doing much. Celta, a number of players involved, but not massive amounts of fees. Real Madrid were huge. Betis have signed Araujo, Gene. Oh, that's where Gene's gone. And Para. They've sold William Carvalho. Drame, Walker, presumably Kyle Walker, and Moise Kean in at Real Madrid. They've sold Jovic, Rainier, Odriozola, Alaba, and Vinicius. I think Real Madrid are weaker for that, you know. I think they're weaker for that. Sociedad have sold Marino to me, but also Barrenechea. They brought in Barre, Shaparenko, and Costa. Huesca just doing as much free business as they can, either be it loans, well, it must be loans, or because pre-contract signings wouldn't count. They'd have shown last year. So 4 loans for Huesca, or free agents. Sevilla signed Timothy Castagna and Chukwueze, the winger. Montiel Munir, Mia, and Suso going out. Laborde, Bayendia, and Garcia in at Valencia. Garcia could be any number of many. Mamadishvili and Correa leaving them. Villarreal have done loads. Botman, Immobile, Lamar from Atleti has gone to Villarreal, and another Garcia. Mulanes, Foyt, Moreno, Chukwueze, and Coquelin out. Oh, we've done that one already. That's a surprising window. Real Madrid selling Vinicius is a mind-boggling decision. I don't know why they've done that. Real Madrid have now offered me Toni Kroos plus some money for Araujo. I will say no, thank you. I'll go and add a release clause to Araujo's contract if he's willing to renegotiate a new one, which I think he will be. International break at the moment, but tomorrow, to be fair, we'll probably just do Real Madrid, Roma, and Sevilla because they're 3 big, massive games. And then we'll finish the month off in the episode after that. That will do us for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Let me know your feedback in the comment section down below on everything we've mentioned today, particularly the youth scouts and what to do with Jordi Alba. But for now, that's all for this episode. I will see you tomorrow. Drop the video a like, subscribe if you haven't. Bye.